I think we are live now. Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. So today I'm going to discuss how you can score 60 plus in the general awareness section of the RBI Grade B Phase 1 exam. Tried and tested methods, right? The topics that I'm going to share today and the study material that I'm going to share today, just go through that within 20 days. And I'm sure that you will feel an improvement of your score in the general awareness section. In the last 20 days, it is kind of difficult to increase or improve your scores in that English language section. In the quantitative aptitude and reasoning as well, there cannot be an a very good improvement in that in the rest of the sections. But in the general awareness section, as the weightage is like out of 280 marks are allotted to the general awareness section, so I think that yes, this is the section where you can actually improve your scores, right? So out of 280 marks are allotted to general awareness, and yes, it is possible to score 60. I have seen students, a lot of our students who scored like 75, 80, and there were students who scored like 105, 110. What was the difference between them? The only difference, the major difference between them was the general awareness section. These students who were scoring 75 to 80, they were scoring like 20, 25 in the general awareness, while these students, they were scoring like 50, 55. So that was the only difference between the students who were able to crack the exam and those who were not able to crack the exam. So please watch this video till the end, and I hope that will help you to improve your scores. The most important one, at least 25 marks from these lists only. At least. I mean it. Come back after the exam and please watch this video again. At least 25. All the government schemes, 25, at least 25. There can be like 40, 45 questions from these lists only actually. Don't go by the names. The government schemes, it's itself a very, very big topic. There is a huge list. Around 125 schemes are there. I have made a proper list for that. What is a nodal agency? What is the objective? What is the purpose? And then at the end of this lecture, I'll show you how to read that. And then India's rank in different indices, international reports. There are many indices, the World Happiness Index, or like the World Competitive Index. So a lot of lists are there and you need to go through that, right? And then the appointments are really, really important. Any appointment in a regulatory body or the government body, you need to go through that. Important days, the list of important days. This is not a static topic. The United Nations, the UNCD, I mean, there are a lot of international organizations who are observing, even the national level organizations who are observing certain days for a cause. So that's really, really important current affair. Forecasted GDP of India from last 3 years. There is a question from this particular topic. What is the forecasted GDP as per IMF, as per World Bank, as per CRISIL, as per RBI? I have made a proper list for that, and I'm updating that list every day. Awards and honors. Arjuna Award, Khel Ratan, Bharat Ratan, all those awards are really, really important. Even the Filmfare Awards, in that I think 2017, I saw the questions from Filmfare, Oscars and all. And nowadays, the Nobel prize is really is in the news, so that's also really important. Please note down actually. All that important committee, Urjit Patel committee is really important. Amitabh Kant committee, a lot of committees are there. I have made a proper list. You can just go through them. Summits and conferences, various summits and conferences in India and abroad, the G20, G5, all that really, really important. States and their capitals, and then CMs and governors, governors. Last year in the RBI grade B, there was a question, what is the capital of, I think, Meghalaya? So that was the question. Kind of easy question, but you will find easy questions in the exam as well. Okay. So MOUs, somebody is watching my video there. Hello. So MOUs are really important. The MOU of India, of India with that various countries. I mean, recently India did an MOU with the Sierra Leone. That's a country in Africa. So kind of really, really important. Okay. So banking terms are again very important. Banking terms and the financial awareness, that's really, really important, students. There are certain topics that are in the news. So it is not a static topic, right? So whatever is in the news, it will be there in the important list. It will be there in the exam as well. So that's really, really important. Okay. Whatever is in the news, whatever the banking concept is there in the news, it's really, really important. Okay. So joint military exercises, again, whatever is happening, whatever the joint military exercise that is happening, there is a specific name for that, and we make a list for that as well. Whatever the sports events, let it be any tennis grand slam happened, or like Olympic or Asian games or whatever happened, and if an Indian won an award there, that's again really important, right? So I'll make a separate list: Indian winning awards, Indians winning awards at international sports event. Obituaries, not really important, but I made a list of it. So all these lists are available on bankexamstoday.com, sidebar of bankexamstoday.com, and you're going to find at least 25 questions. And if you are optimistic, then like there can be like 50 questions as well. Okay. Where to study? The latest lists are available on bankexamstoday.com. It's only available on bankexamstoday.com. On BankExamStoday's mobile app, we don't have the functionality to add these lists as of now. The static GK, I have already made a PDF for that. Please download that. Okay, and please go through that. Countries, their capital, president. Although the president, they are changing, right? So that's really important. The states and governors, I made a list. So read from there only. So I mean, static, I don't recommend to read from here. So national parks, World Heritage Center, rivers, international organizations, their headquarters, head number of countries and all. Stock exchanges around the world. Last year there was a question, Nasdaq belongs to which country? So that was a question. Popular tourist places, sort of important. Popular books, tribal folk dances, bordering countries and states and seaport. See, there is no limit. There is no limit of static GK. There are like n number of topics there. But here, these lists, these are kind of, there is a limit there, okay? And this is more important than the static GK. The weightage of static GK is decreasing every year. So I'm not expecting like so many questions from here, but still, these are not the complete topics. These are not the 100% topics. There are more topics in the PDF. Please go through them. Although I try to make a summarized PDF, but there is no limit of static GK. There is India book, which is a huge book for like static GK, but still there are questions which are not from India book, right? So that's part of that's how the GA is. If your GA is strong, that's good. Otherwise, I mean, what can you do? You can just read this PDF, right? So all the links are available in the description. You can directly download the GA. And this one, I recommend all of you not to download the PDF for these lists, because we are updating these lists on a daily basis. Every day I am updating these lists. At the end of the lecture, I'll tell you how to read these lists, okay? And then the RBI circulars. Many of you will tell me, sir, why the RBI circulars are important for the phase 1. See, RBI circulars are important for that phase 2, the FM section, as well as for the GA section. I've seen a lot of questions from RBI circular in the phase 1. There will be like 5-6 questions from the RBI circulars, and the financial awareness is sort of important. Last year as well, there were a lot of questions from Kurukshetra in phase 1, and then in the ESI paper, a lot of questions were there from the Yojana. It is sort of in-depth analysis of government schemes, and then the financial awareness is again kind of really important. So current affairs, I already told you, very important. You can read anywhere. There are a lot of good websites there. The government schemes analysis. So everything, all these are part of RBI Grade B GK Digest. So which is a paid subscription, right? We need to pay our bills. So all these resources are available on bankexamstoday.com. So now let me tell you where to read the list and where to get that RBI Grade B GK Digest subscription. So go to bankexamstoday.com. So here is that RBI Grade B static GK capsule. Just click this, and this is a 47 pages of capsule that you can download. This is a PDF. Take a printout or whatever you want. And this is a various list that I have prepared for RBI Grade B. India's rank in international, in different indices. See, I mean, these are the indices released by which organization. India has a rank of first rank. So that's what is important. But if you want to read in depth, click this link. It'll open a complete article. You can if you want to read in depth, you can read in depth as well. These are the questions that we have shared at the end of every article, which is sort of really, really important. That's what you are going to find in the real exam. The exams are not difficult at all. These are the important lists. I already told you, click any one of them, you will get all the MOUs and the these are MOUs. You can just go through them. This is a complete list, but I recommend you to please read for last 6 or 8 months. That would be enough. 6 months would be enough. Even last year, most of the questions were from last 6 months. Current affairs. So these are sort of current affairs, and we made it easy for you by listing them out. Okay. And then the RBI Grade B GK as a subscription is here, which is a paid subscription. Just click the link and here you will get the RBI Grade B GK as a subscription. It is a premium study material that we prepare for RBI Grade B GA section, as well as it is useful for ESI paper and the FM paper. It is useful for all those exams, all the sections as well. So that's all for today, students. I hope you like the today's lecture. I request all of you to press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if there is any doubt in your mind, you can always post your doubts on the comment section, and I always answer all the doubts. So that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye.